A large ship was anchored in Manila Harbor. The INS Shakti, the Indian Navy's giant logistics warship, stood majestically on the calm waters. From a distance, its silhouette cut through the afternoon sunlight, casting a long shadow over Manila Bay, as if a new symbol of change that could no longer be ignored. This visit was more than a diplomatic stopover. It was a signal that the tide of power in Indo-Asia was beginning to shift. On the ship's deck, the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, General Romeo Bronner Jr., stood tall before the media. In a calm but meaningful tone, he said, "We are actually ordering more equipment and weapon systems from India." The short sentence echoed like a declaration. It marked a new chapter in the defense relationship between Manila and New Delhi, a relationship that has the potential to change the course of Philippine military modernization. This cooperation did not emerge out of thin air. Its strategic roots date back to January 2022, when the Philippines signed a contract worth 18.9 billion pesos, approximately $337 million US, to acquire 3 BrahMos supersonic missile batteries. The contract marked a significant milestone, India's first major defense export to Southeast Asia. It sent a clear message that the Philippines was ready to open a new chapter outside the orbit of Western influence. The BrahMos deal marked a turning point. For the first time, Manila saw that high-quality defense solutions didn't always have to come from America or Europe. India offered something different: solid technology, lower costs, and without the burden of restrictive politics. In the context of China's increasing assertiveness in the West Philippine Sea, a balance between effectiveness and self-sufficiency became an urgent need. India-made defense systems, from missiles to radars, were beginning to meet these criteria. When the INS Shakti docked in Manila in mid-2025, General Bronner asserted that Indian equipment is high quality, but not as expensive as other countries. This statement signaled a new direction, a partnership based on realistic needs, not mere political symbolism. India was now not just a supplier, but a potential long-term strategic partner. The transformation of India's defense industry should not be underestimated. In the past 2 decades, the country has transitioned from a net importer of weapons to a respected exporter. From the BrahMos missile system and long-range radars to next-generation fighter jets, India boasts a defense portfolio ready for export and operation by its partners across the bloc. One of the most attractive candidates in that portfolio is the Tejas Mk2 Malawian Quachas, a 4.5 generation multi-role fighter jet developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Designed to replace the MiG-29 and Mirage 2000, the Tejas Mk2 Malawian Quachas offers a combination of efficiency, power, and flexibility. With an ASA radar, a 98 knots thrust General Electric F-414 engine, advanced electronic warfare systems, and air refueling capabilities, it represents a new generation of Indian fighter capability. The Philippines, on the other hand, is seeking a similar solution. Under the Horizon 3 program, the Philippine Air Force aims to have a truly multi-role fighter jet capable of both air defense and maritime strike missions. Initial options like the F-16 Block 70 and the Saab Gripen E face significant obstacles: high cost, complex export policies, and long delivery times. India has emerged as a realistic option at a cost of approximately $60 to $70 million per unit. The Tejas 2 Malawian Quachas offers a price-to-capability ratio that is difficult to match. A complete package for a squadron of 12 aircraft, including training, logistics, and weapons, is estimated to cost only around $850 million, a savings of over 25 billion pesos compared to Western options. But India's advantage extends beyond cost. The Tejas Mk2's design philosophy emphasizes maintenance efficiency, system modularity, and adaptability. Plug-and-play avionics and a high level of flight readiness allow for more flexible operations in environments like the Philippines, where speed of reaction and fleet readiness are key factors. Furthermore, India is opening up opportunities for technology transfer and the establishment of local support centers. This is not simply a sales transaction, but a partnership that promotes self-reliance in national defense, a concept that aligns with the Philippines' vision of building its own defense industrial base. In a geopolitical context, this move also has deeper significance. By collaborating with India, the Philippines demonstrates its ability to diversify its defense resources without becoming entangled in major bloc rivalries. India is not a member of any formal military alliance, but has strategic ties with ASEAN, the US, and even Russia, making it a flexible partner amid Indo-Pacific tensions. Several scenarios are currently being considered in Manila, from purchasing a small squadron of Tejas Mk2s as an initial batch, upgrading the existing FA-50 fleet with Indian technology, to developing the BrahMos Tejas Synergy Doctrine, a concept of integrated air-ground strikes that could give the Philippines unprecedented maritime firepower. The arrival of INS Shakti in Manila may seem simple, but behind the diplomatic visit lies a larger narrative. India's rise as a key defense partner in Asia and the Philippines' move towards strategic autonomy. If Manila truly pursues this cooperation, the Tejas 2 Malawian Quachas could become more than just a fighter jet. It could symbolize a new chapter, one in which the Philippines stands tall not because of aid, but because of its own shrewd choices.